Now tell me my mic isn't working, right? Huh. At least I can't hear it in my headphones, so I'll pray that it is working. 7 o'clock on the West Coast, 10 a.m. on the East, 3 p.m. in London, midnight in Sydney and New South Wales, and in Malaysia, it is 1942. I'm Jay Sheldon, and I'm not wearing pants. Hello, everybody. Yes, Chaotic Robot, a stream on a Monday. We switch days. It's been a while, I know, but it's good to have you here. And thank you for letting me know it works. Hey, JJ! JJ's also along for the ride. Thanks. Good to see you. A big hearty hi-ho for JJ and Chaotic Robot and everybody else who's along for the ride here. Yeah, I switched days. I used to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then I switched to Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays. And that was about 2 weeks ago. So anyway, welcome. Nice to have you along. And yeah, it's Monday. Jaden! Jaden is also here in the Peanut Gallery. And cool beans. New shirt, by the way. I wore this one other time. I love this shirt. This is so cool. Hold on, let me get out of the mic. There you go. 0000. Kosong kosong. Missed a few because of work. Work. Ugh. Yeah, I know. It gets all of us that way. Work. Let's see. What do I have for work? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's for work. Okay. YouTube, Jay Sheldon channel. Subscribe, please, and hit the like button, please. Facebook, I'm Not Wearing Pants, which is where JJ is and a couple other people, I think. And also, of course, on Facebook, by the way, like and subscribe. Or follow, whatever the hell. And then on twitch.tv, Jay Sheldon No Pants, which is where a bunch of you are. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Our numbers are good. Thank you. Thank you so much because we're doing very, very well in the numbers and they count. We are looking for sponsors for our show, by the way. I've been in touch with 3 different underwear companies, including one in Japan, but they wanted to meet me, and I can't go to Japan right now. Imagine. But yeah, so anyway, they were very interested in coming on board to sponsor the show. I mean, the show is called I'm Not Wearing Pants. So what better than an underwear company to sponsor the show? So we'll see what happens. Chaotic, usually miss some too, but today's special. Well, I'm glad you made it special, and I'm glad you made it here. Thank you. We've got lots to do today. And I started something on my last stream, which was really cool. Got a couple of emails. People liked it. By the way, if you want to send us an email, there's an address that's going to be popping up right here, right now. nopants@jsheldon.com is the email. I read all your emails. I reply to everybody. Please do show ideas, comments, whatever it is you want to send me, nopants@jsheldon.com, and I will be in touch. But anyway, it did get some great reaction, and what it was that we did on our last stream was I played some slot machines. Some of the real actual slot machines, like Buffalo and Cleopatra and Wolf Run, Dancing Drums, and I'm going to do some more tonight. It's not real money, because I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But it's fun anyway, because they're the actual games. So that's really cool. How many books have I missed? I don't know. Where did you leave? We finished The Velveteen Rabbit, and we started Peter Pan. And we're about, I think, halfway through, maybe? About halfway through. I think we're on chapter 10 is coming up tonight. And today is Jaden's birthday. Happy birthday, Jaden. All right. A big happy birthday and a big kiss just for you. All right. Congratulations on turning another year older. All right. You were in the last chapter of Alice. Yikes! We got through a whole book. Although The Velveteen Rabbit, written by my great or great aunt, Marjorie Williams Bianco, was cool, but it was a very short book. So we're about halfway through. You're welcome, Jaden. Congratulations again. And so anyway, yeah, we're going to do some more slots tonight because I got some great reaction. You might find it boring. I don't know. But I love it because I get to play slot machines. And apparently you guys like watching me lose money because I ain't winning, that's for sure. So we will do that again tonight. And what else is happening here? We got some comments on some things in Facebook. I'll tell you, I want to. I really want to, but I'm not going to get into anything political tonight. Anything about the Middle East, anything about the crazies on the left and the woke crowd and all that crap. Well, maybe a little bit. But I've got some inspirational stuff, and I want to share that with you because it's inspirational, and I find it very cool. It's stuff I've dug up mostly out of Facebook or people's Facebook postings. They are public. In case of anything that isn't public, I usually will hide where it came from because, it's not public. So I want to share it, but that person decides they don't want to be public, and I have to respect that. But this is a very long text file. So I'm not going to stick with this Facebook review thing forever. But this is from Deborah Comstock, who posted this, and it's brilliant. Just close your eyes and listen, because it's not that long, it's just that much. And there's the picture. One day, it will be you. That's the point of this article. Not that long, so bear with me while I share this with you, and listen close, because seriously, it means a lot. Twice a week, I've watched an elderly individual fade into the busy life in which we all live. One man just needed Panadol for his wife, but the shop assistant simply said, "It's in aisle 6. He struggled to navigate the supermarket as I watched him go in the wrong direction. So I left all my groceries and I took him where he needed to go. Today, I watched an elderly man struggle in the heat, who had obviously had a fall with a large scrape and blood on his leg. He walked past people in the cafe where he slowly made his way to his car. Not one person stopped to help, or even looked, or acknowledged him. So I took him to his car. I checked that he was okay. He told me he had a fall and he wasn't sure how the aircon worked in his car, so he just didn't use it. I sat with him until his aircon kicked in and heard him talk about the old frail body that he's in, that fails him now every single day. When you see an elderly person walking down the street, searching in the supermarket, or struggling to their car, take a minute out of your busy schedule. Ask them if they need a hand. Think about your grandparents and how pissed you'd be if someone didn't stop to help them. But more, think of them as you. Once upon a time, they were you. They were busy, they had work, they had children, they were able. Today, they're just in an older body that's not going as fast as it used to. And this busy life is confusing. They deserve our utmost respect and consideration. One day, it will be you. It will be us. I wish more people gave a crap about them and acknowledged them for their admirable existence. And geez, I hope someday, not that far away, someone does that for me. And thanks to the author, Adelaide Renee. One day, it will be you. Wow. Think about that. You know, I do a show here on Facebook called Random Acts Malaysia. And it's about the good folks in our community who do nice things just out of the kindness of their heart. Not the big important politicians and philanthropists and, you know, the people, the celebrities, just common, ordinary folks who do nice things for people. Or small groups who get together, clean up the parks or the riverbanks, things like that. Excuse me. And that's exactly what this was talking about. A random act of kindness. You see an old person walking down the road who needs help, get your damn nose out of your phone for 2 seconds and help them. Because one day, it will be you. And one day not too far away from now, it'll be me. So keep that in mind. Man, Jaden, you are a popular character. Thanks for spending a part of your birthday with us here on I'm Not Wearing Pants. I appreciate that. Oh, man. What else have we got? My old friend Darren. He always manages to post something that gets my goat and makes me smile. A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools. Think about that. It's very, very true. Luna Amethyst, welcome to the show. Luna has joined us again. Thank you very much. No, don't be sorry. You're not late. You're just on time. Oh, man. All right. Hey, yo. One or two more I got to share with you because they're just so cool. I love these things. These little keep posting this. I've got like 2,500, almost 3,000 friends on Facebook. I know because the idiots at Facebook, the algorithms, I don't get to see everybody's posting. My Facebook is different from yours and yours and yours and yours, and everybody's different. Even if we have mutual friends, we don't all get to see everything, which is kind of sad. But please keep posting things like this. I will share them. If it's public, I will stick your name on there and give you a tip of the hat. If it's not public, like I'm back. If it's not public like this one, I will just stick the post on there so nobody knows who it came from. This, listen to this. Especially if you're in the creative business, listen to this. You went to 7-Eleven. If you're there, pick up those brownies because they're really, maybe it's just Malaysia where they have those. I stopped by 7-Eleven yesterday and checked out those brownies. Way back in our first series of shows, I brought on the brownies from 7-Eleven. They were amazing. They're like a year old now. The ones that they're still valid by the date, but I'm telling you, they're like a year old and they look like they're a year old. So whoever makes those brownies, you got to freshen up your stock, man. No thanks. Okay. You probably already read ahead for this, but it's all right. No worries. I love this. You're not stuck. You're just committed to certain patterns of behavior because they helped you in the past. Now, those behaviors have become more harmful than helpful. The reason why you can't move forward is because you keep applying the old formula to a new level in your life. Think about that. Change the formula, get a different result. We all, look, I'm 63 years old. Yeah, I know, 60. Wow, holy crap. Anyway, I know. All right. God, no respect. Anyway, I have lived through, God knows, tons of stuff. I have been in some amazing situations and had incredible jobs. I've lived no regrets my whole life. But the things I did and knew when I was in my 20s and 30s, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, they just don't work anymore. And you have to keep fresh. I'm started out in radio, moved into television, film. I'm now in online production, content creation. I mean, this show, I do this for fun. But I also create like Urban Jungle Food, Random Acts, 1 Meter Garden, a bunch of different shows that are coming up. So, by the way, they're lighting fireworks off still, the idiot neighbors. So that's why you're hearing that poppy pop in the back. And Miko is also not liking that very much. Yeah, it's true. Seems like you have a right to be frustrated because you choose to grow. Hashtag I am not stuck. Excellent. Love it. But yeah, I have had to grow and change and learn. I've tried desperately every day. I'm online. I'm researching. I'm learning. I'm seeing what's new. I'm figuring out new ways to do things, trying to stay as much as I can on the edge of the technology that's out there. I mean, I do this thing on the show called The Old Boomer because it's cute and it's a shtick. But I stay pretty much up to date. I mean, there's a few things I have not become involved in, TikTok, stuff like that, just because, but anyway, that's kind of what we're talking about over here. You're not stuck. You're doing things the old way. And especially these old farts, old school mentality. Well, back in my day, well, you know what, pal? It's not your day anymore. Those days are gone and they're not coming back. Grow. Dump the old shell, learn the new ways, and get on with life. Apply the new formula. The old formula was for the old life. You need a new formula. Hashtag I am not stuck. Thank you, JJ. That is great. I love that. Random question. What encouraged you to audition for Cliff? Actually, they called me. I don't know who recommended me. Someone did. But they called me and they said, you've been recommended and we'd like to audition you for the role of Cliff. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, No Straight Roads, a very cool game. Check it out. No Straight Roads, developed by a Malaysian company. And I did the voice for the character of Cliff. And so I auditioned. I think I sent them a couple samples of some characters I'd done in the past and maybe read some lines from the script and recorded it, sent it in. And they said, great, you're hired. And the rest is voiceover history. So yeah, nothing encouraged me to audition for Cliff. It was a paying job, so why not? I also thought it would be really cool. And again, because it's a game. And when I was back in the day doing voiceovers in the late 70s and 80s and 90s, I was using pretty much a microphone and a headset, but I was recording on reel-to-reel tape. And when we edited it, you know, you had the yellow grease pencil and the splicing block and the razor blade, and you would put the reels up and you had your headphones on, you'd hear the line go and it would, so you can find exactly the spot. Then you'd mark it with the yellow grease pencil, pull the tape out, cut it on the diagonal, go to the next cut, mark that, cut it. Actually, that's not exactly, whatever. I won't bore you with the process, but that's how we actually physically cut and edited tape. Nowadays, Audacity, whatever freeware, it's incredible. It's so much easier these days to do that. I just got through this afternoon recording a voiceover here from my house in this studio. This is not exactly a soundproof booth here, but we can compensate, so it works. But yeah, I mean, so I'm staying ahead. I'm not using the old formula like that just said. I'm using a new formula, and it works. Here we go with the bots again. Sorry about that, folks. I don't have mods. I need a mod. Somebody want to volunteer to be a mod? I will appoint you a mod and stick you in there almost immediately. Let me know. In fact, if you want, there's good timing. nopants@jsheldon.com if you'd like to be a mod on the show. I don't know if you're supposed to ask publicly, but screw it. I do what you're not supposed to do anyway. So you want to be a mod? nopants@jsheldon.com. Glad I was born a 90s kid. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm not. I think I got born just at the right time. Just about the right time. Sorry, coffee time. Seriously, I was in the single digits in the 60s. So the 60s really isn't my generation. The 70s I consider to be my generation because I was like in 8th grade, which is probably 12, 13. And then up through the 70s, I think I was 18 in 1976. So early 20s and then into my 20s and 30s in the 80s. It's a great time to live. So much change. The incredible music of the 60s and 70s and 80s even and 90s. Not that today's sucks. Well, but yeah, it was an amazing time. I'm glad you are a 90s kid. Glad I didn't do sound in the 80s. It would have pissed my pants. Yeah, I did on more than one occasion, I can tell you. It wasn't easy. Editing now, when you go click, click, delete, close the gap, get out all the breaths and everything. Forget. Get rid of the breaths? Forget that. Did not happen back in the days of actually physically splicing tape. Oh, man. Born in 01. You were not. Oh, you were born in 2001. Isn't that weird? When I saw 01, I instantly thought 1901, which obviously you weren't born in 1901. You'd be 120 something years old. 80s music was the best for rock and roll. It was great. It was cool. It was good. But I'm not sure you can compete with things like Steppenwolf in the 70s. Eagles wasn't really rock and roll. They did some rock and roll, but it wasn't really rock and roll. Bachman Turner Overdrive in the 70s. The 70s had some Leonard Skinner. It had some amazing rock and roll back in the 70s. But yeah, there was some great rock back in the 80s too. I agree. All right, another weird fact for you. Here we go. I love this one. This is so cool. It's from a Facebook page called Weird Facts. See this nurse? This is Violet Jessup. Violet was a ship nurse. She served on 3 sisters, the Titanic, the Britannic, and the Olympic. While Violet was on board, the Olympic collided with a warship and nearly sank. She was on the Titanic when it hit an iceberg and sank. And the Britannic hit an underwater mine and sank. And Violet Jessup somehow survived all 3. How amazing is that? That is absolutely incredible. Violet Jessup, a ship's nurse. Weird. Very weird. Okay, are you a Gen Z? I don't know. You know, this whole Gen thing, I guess I'm a qualified boomer, but this whole Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Y, I don't know. There's a chart out there somewhere that lists what the gens are, but I think it is Gen Z. So, all right. I got to share with you one more thing, and I hope he's not going to get mad at me, but this was just too cute. Miko, who is hiding from the fireworks under my feet right now, because, you know, fireworks. A little while ago, she had her first experience on the swing. Now, don't get mad at me. This is Miko on a swing. Look at this. Look at that face. She's loving it. She just sits there, happy as can be. I wish you could hear the sound. This is so cute. And she loves to just sit there for hours. Look at that. She's amazing. Oh man. I had to share that. Jono, don't be mad at me. That was so cool. Yeah. Love you, Miko. Luna says she loves you. Okay, don't be sad. It's all right. The fireworks won't hurt you. All right, folks. Let's see. Let's move along here because what have we done? We've done a half an hour so far. All right, I'm gonna do some slots. You ready? I hope so. Please, if you're gonna gamble, gamble responsibly. Use an entertainment budget. I got to do all that, nicey stuff. Yeah, there she is. The amazing Miko. All right, so I'm going to have to line this up. Once again, I have to do it live because, it is what it is. And this is Jay's show. And Jay always manages to screw everything up, no matter how hard he tries. So let's just pop this down. Oh, no, this is good. And we'll reduce this down a little bit and then shove it over there. There you go. You can pretty much see it, right? All right. Stand by while the game loads. I'm not playing for real money. And I want to go to Vegas too at some point. I will never likely make it there. But oh man, I would love to go to Vegas. That would be so cool. Okay, hold on because you all can't hear it, but I can. No, stop it. Oh my God. Now I got to do it again. Okay, just bear with me, okay? It shouldn't take long to load because it's already preloaded slightly. I'm telling you, this noise is incredible. All right, audio off. There. Here we go. What have I got? Oh, I had 3,300 balance. There you go. So 3,300 bucks I got. I should be good. And let's see here. Here we go. 100 bucks. Are you kidding me? How much should I bet? I've only got $3,300. Misha, good morning and welcome to the stream. A round of applause and a hearty hi-ho for you. We were just starting our gambling here. So, okay, this is the spin button. And this is Cleopatra. So we need three of this guy. Three of the, what is that? Some sort of Egyptian god or pharaoh for the bonus. Let's see what we got here. I'm sorry, I don't have any sound because I cannot get this page to feed the sound out there. So, hey, that's not bad. There's a win. Whoa, 125 bucks out of my 100. I'm betting $100. I am out of my mind. Are you kidding me? All right, let's see what we got. A Cleopatra, that's wild. 20 bucks. That's it. Oh no, it's more than that. 40 bucks. That's all right. Still not my bet though. 200 bucks scatter pay for that. Nice. Okay, let's keep going here. $200 win. That was okay. I want a bonus. I need three of these. Now, two gives you a decent scatter pay. It's double my bet. But I really want three to get the bonus. I want to see the bonus. That's not going to do it. That's a loss. I started at 3,300. I've spent almost 100 bucks worth. Almost 200 bucks. Where'd the money go? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. 3? Nope, nothing. I'm telling you, we're going to bump out of this game right as soon as I get a bonus, if I get one. Nothing. Even the wild misses. That's a blocker. All right, come on. Oh, we need one more. One more. Queens? Nope. Jacks? Yeah, I got jacks. That's all right. That's not bad. Did I get my money back? 75. No, I did not. I lost 25 bucks. Come on. I know a way to get the sound, but it takes quite a few steps. Be happy to help out. We'll talk. Maybe not after the show because it'll be too late, but maybe tomorrow we can connect up online and figure it out. I think I know how to do it. I just, every time I try, it's in the middle of a show. So, all right, let's see where else. Are we going to win something? Can I please get a bonus? What's that? 75, 80? Yeah, hey, an actual win. Oh my God, I won 50 bucks. All right, come on. No, bonus. Wild nines. That's not going to get me my money. We are down. We're down $1,000. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, this ain't working. All right. Excuse me. A few more spins here. We'll move on to a new game because the bonus just ain't happening. Oh, it's taking a long time. Nope, that didn't work. Come on, Cleo. Come on. You can do it. Give me the bonus. Give me the bonus. No. Oh, scarabs are good. That's a scarab beetle, right? Yeah, but they didn't line up. Oh, my. All right. Let's keep going. A little bit more here. We'll stop at 2,000, which means like now. Oh, yes, yes. Ah. Just missed the bonus by one. We missed it by one. All right. Couple more spins. Nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Okay, that ain't working. I lost my shirt from $3,300 to $1,935. Oh man, I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna move into another game. You're gonna love this one. I'm not sure I'm gonna love this one, but you're gonna love this one because everybody loves this game. By the way, if you haven't checked out Brian Christopher Slots yet, please do. He's the coolest guy. And there we go. Hang on one quick second because I just got to get rid of the sound. How do I get rid of the sound? I don't know. Is that settings? Yes. There. Sound is off. Thank you. All right, here we go. You ready? Buffalo! All right, what do we got from $5,000? I got $5,000. Holy crap. How much should I bet? Last spin, 6 spins later. Yeah, it's just like me at the casino. I do the same thing. All right, I got $5,000. You want to bet 200 a spin? Yeah, why not? What the hell? 200 a spin. Oh, he's going all out, folks. Let's see those buffalo. Buffaloes are the highest paying. 3 of these coins for the bonus. This coin here and this coin here. That's 2. What was that? A $25 win. That ain't gonna cut it. Come on, I'm betting 200 for God's. Oh, caribou or elk? That pays 100. Still, I need more. More. Give me coins, give me coins, give me coins. Hello? Anytime. Nothing. This is a multiplier if you get a line hit. For those of you who are not familiar with Buffalo. Nothing. Are you kidding me? $200 a spin and I can't get a hit? Not even a line hit? Unbelievable. Could I? Nothing. Oh, okay. Got the elk for 100. Half our bet back. We need more. What did we get? Nothing. Look at this number going down from $5,000. $50. Yeah, $50 ain't gonna work. Nothing. Unbelievable. If I was actually... Okay, 2 buffalo pays 50. That ain't enough. If I were actually in the casino, well, first of all, I would never in a million years be betting $200 a spin. But I would have likely cashed out by now. I'm down almost half the money. In fact, now it is half the money. Tens, all the way across. $2,000. Yes. Now, if I were in the casino, that would be a jackpot hand pay. $2,000. Tens, all the way across, at least once, if not twice. Nice. Nice. We're almost back. Can we get a bonus now? 9s for 500. And man, all of a sudden we're doing well. Another one? Nah. I really want to see a bonus. Could we please get a bonus? Eagles, jacks for 100. That's all right. 1,024 ways. Another one. One more coin. 1, 2. We need another one right here. Give me a coin. Oh, just missed. All right. One more. Nope. That ain't going to work. All right. We're going to do a few more spins and then we'll move on. Or as... where was it? Yeah, a few more spins, 6 spins later, chaotic robot. There's $50 for the multiplier there. I really want a bonus. I'm just not. I would have thought at $200 I would have at least gotten one bonus by now, but apparently it just was not meant to be. See, it's keeps teasing me with those coins. I'll get a lot of twos, which pays, but does not even give me my bet back. But I just can't seem to find that third coin. Ah, see, another two. Rude, as Brian says. One more, two more, two more. I shouldn't have said one more. It gave me one more. Buffalo, but no lineups there. Oh, man. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, missed again. All right, we'll stop at, well, that was a win. That was $1,000 win. That's all right. We'll stop at 2K, all right? We'll stop at 2K. One coin. Again, can't even get the tens to line up. Nothing. 5 more spins. Nope. Ah, man, we needed one more Buffalo right in the middle. It just ain't happening. Okay, one more spin, we're out of here. Maybe 2. When you yank out of the bonus game. Oh, one more. One coin. Oh. All right, one more. Cougars pays nothing. Okay, we tried. All right, get the popcorn. What did I miss? I hate it when I get yanked out of the bonus game. Yeah, exactly right. Get the popcorn. You're going to need it. Okay, let's get rid of Cleo. Let's get rid of this and let us move on to... We got 3 more games. 3 more games. Here we go. Stand by. We got to get this thing loaded up. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? I got to reload the whole page. Okay. Stand by. We will get it. I hope. If not, we'll move to Wolf Run. Okay, here we go. It's loading. It's loading. Okay, be patient. By the way, coming up, I'll be getting to Peter Pan. Yes, we have more Peter Pan tonight. So, I haven't actually played this game before. I mean, I have in the casino, but I haven't played it online. So let's see. Oh, it's a bit small. It's very small. I think I'm going to have to readjust my window. Can you see that? Nah, no, you can't. Okay. And move this up here. I love this, doing this live. This is so much fun. Oh, just bear with me, okay? Don't go too far away. Give me a second. This is the part you enjoy. Watching Jay embarrass himself, trying to adjust things online. Okay, and just make it a little bit bigger. All right, what have I got for money here? I've got $1,000, so there'll be no $200 bets here, okay? Let me dump the sound. Where is my sound? Settings. Sound off. There we go. Okay, let's back out of that. How do we get out of that? Oh, the big arrow. Duh. Okay, 528. This is exactly like the game in the casino. The bets are exactly the same. Now, when I play this, I hate to admit, I usually bet the highest, 880. So you know what? What the hell? We'll do it. 880 bet. That is a little bit of a win. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Oh, 250. Big deal. Okay, come on. Oh, by the way, if you get this pot to close, then you will have a chance to win one of these progressives up here, okay? All right. What we want to see is 3 drums on the first 3 reels. That will give us a bonus. And we've been dying for a bonus tonight, and it ain't happening. So could we please get a bonus? Apparently not. Our money is quickly disappearing. Every time we get the wild symbol, There we go. This one throws money up into the pot. Eventually that pot will close. What's happening? What's happening? Did we get... Oh no, we got a big line hit. All right. 650 on an 880 bet. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. You're going to need more than popcorn. I'm going to need some gin. Nothing. Okay, here we go. Nothing again. I'm betting max here, pal. There we go. Nice top symbol. This is the top symbol. Look at that. Look at that win. Oh, you know what? You can't see the win, can you? Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There we go. Now you can. $685 win. That was a nice hit. That is the top symbol. Coins, $3. Big deal. All right, come on. Could we get some drums, please? First 3 reels of drums. Yes, one more. One more. Just missed it. Or the pot to close would be nice, but that was still a decent hit. That was still all right. We're down to 970. We're only down $30. Some coins there for 3. That's all right. Nope, nothing. All right. More coins in the pot, but still didn't close. Come on. Oh, that's a good shot. This money thing. 750. Still not even our bet back. Come on, dancing drums. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nope, that ain't going to cut it. One more. More coins in the pot, and it's still not going to close. One of these times. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Top bet, 880, and it's just not paying. I thought the drum was wild. I guess not. It only counts for the bonus. One drum on the all of the first 3 reels for the bonus, or close the pot, and that ain't happening either. This is exactly the kind of luck when I go to the casino. This is a very realistic experience right now. All right, come on. Anyone want some popcorn while I'm making some? Yes, please. I'm gonna need something to get me out of this mess. Oh, that was a good hit too. Ships is a great symbol. It's like the number 2 symbol, I think. $20. That's not bad. That's all right. Game for some popcorn. Okay, this ain't cutting it. I can't bet more than 880, can I? I can. Oh, good. Let's go crazy. It's not my money anyway. Let's do $44. $44 a spin. Now let's see some action. Look at that. The mini's now $750. Now could we please get a bonus? Ships for 50. Nah, not so good. Oh, movie butter popcorn. I love that. I just want one bonus. I just want just one bonus. Just one. It just ain't happening. Come on. I'm betting $44 a spin, pal. Unbelievable. Do I have to go even crazier to get a bonus? Okay, this wild helps. That's a decent hit. What is that? 37. It's not even my bet back. Unbelievable. It ain't happening. And my patience is wearing very thin. Nope. $50. Okay, made a little money. But I've already lost like more than half my money. I'm down to $350 out of 1,000. I'm telling you. And still no bonus. Was off by 2 there. Or off by 1. Just missed that by 1. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see what that's worth. Yes, see that? $200. That's not bad. That's decent. And still no pot close. And still no drum bonus. Just one bonus. Just one little bonus. That's all I ask for. Come on. No, not happening. Oh, one more. Okay, you know what, Dancing Drums? You've officially pissed me off. All right, goodbye, Dancing Drums. No more for you. I got one more, and then we'll move on to Peter Pan, I promise. We're going to do Wolf Run. I played this earlier today, which is why they've got that weird amount here. You'll see the balance is 79.71. So let's go a little crazy with our bet. We'll bet like, what the hell? We'll bet $200. And this, kids, is how they hook you. That's exactly right. Only usually in the casino, you actually win more, and then you give it back. All right, $200 a bet, because what the hell? I got almost $8,000. Let's see what we can get away with here. And let's see if we can get, oh no! Come on. Don't do this to me. You're going to do this to me, aren't you? Okay, it's reload time. Hang on. The game is reloading. Hopefully this doesn't happen when you're actually in the casino. Oh, man. Okay, audio off. Let's go back to it. Here we go. Wolf Run. $200. Let's go. Let's win some money. Do not fault again. All right, I got the audio turned. Look at this, mega jackpots. $1,283,000. Okay, hey, that was $550. That was a good hit. All right, I'm just playing for the bonus. All I want is the bonus. Line hits are nice, but I want the bonus. Give me a bonus. It's easy to see the bonus. There, you see that? 3 of those on the middle 3 reels will give us a bonus. Here we go. I don't know. These mega jackpots apparently are wild, but I don't know how many of those you have to. I should probably read the rules. $75. That's all right. Anyway, these mega jackpots are obviously related to that mega jackpot, but because I don't read the rules, I don't know how you win that. $25. Still not our bet back. I'm betting $200. Hello. This is nuts. Only one. I have played, 5 different games tonight? Spent like 10 or 15 grand and not one bonus? And as Chaotic Robot said, and this, kids, is how they get you. $50. Come on. $50. Aren't you embarrassed? Okay. Positive attitude. Positive attitude. Positive attitude. You're going to win. You're going to win. Oh, 125, which still isn't my bet back. At least one across each row. Yeah. Well, the bonus symbol's got to be on it's only on the middle 3 reels. So you got to have 3 anywhere on the middle 3 reels for the bonus. And the wolf there, this is the wild. Didn't line up, but that is the wild symbol. Okay, mega jackpot, $775. Finally a win. Finally a win. But we're still down $3,000 over dollars. Yeah, that ain't happening. Come on, let's keep going. I want a bonus. I want a bonus so bad. Come on. 75. That's not cutting it either. 300. That's a win. Hardly makes up for the loss, but it's a win nevertheless. Come on. Yep. Wild, but it doesn't line up. Wasted wilds. Come on, man. Yes. Big win. Whoa, this is going to put us back on top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. $5,425. Our new balance, $9,121. Yes. We love it. All right. You know what? We'll do what Brian does. I'll tell you what. I'll do one backup spin. One backup spin. And then we'll cash out. Nothing. All right. So we wound up at $8,900 $21. Not too bad. Not too shabby, huh? That's all right. That was fun. Oh, man. Manifest the win. That's what you have to do. You have to feel the wind. Send the good vibes to the machine. People have the most, and I'll tell you what, because in Malaysia, you have the Malays who are Islamic, so they don't go to the casino. Then you have the Chinese folks here, and the next biggest group is the Indian, and the Chinese and Indian people go to Genting, to the casino. And you know, the Chinese people, I don't know so much about the Indian folks. I have dear friends, but the culture I know a bit about. But I do know a lot about the Chinese culture, and they are incredibly superstitious. I mean, just to give you an idea, try and find a fourth floor on an elevator, a lift here, that has the actual number 4 on it. They don't use 4 because 4 in Chinese sounds like say, which is death or dead. It's just not a good thing. 8, however, which is baht, which is similar to gold and prosperity or whatever, and so 8 is a huge lucky number. But the suspicions and the superstitions at the casino are insane. And one other thing that happens at the casino, especially with the old people, and I mean old as in white hair, many more even wrinkles than I have, and you know, old people, not old people. Button slappers. Honest to God, how they build these slot machines that they don't break or crack. And so a lot of times they're half broken anyway because of the idiots who sit there like this, slapping the button because they think it's going to work better. Yeah, it's insane. Stop doing that. It's annoying. It doesn't make a difference. No, it wasn't a firework. It was me smacking the table. Thank goodness we have a relatively short chapter tonight in Peter Pan, because it is time to move on to Peter Pan. If I don't get a sip of coffee, I won't get through Peter Pan. So hold on, stand by, entertain yourselves for a moment. There we go. Okay, I should have just put a little musical interlude in there.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Yeah, okay. All right, so where did we leave? We left with Peter and Wendy getting off the rock and the Neverbird helping them out. So we're doing Peter Pan. We're at Chapter 10 is coming up, in fact, in just a moment. We're going to move into Chapter 10. And this comes from the Gutenberg Project, gutenberg.org. Check it out. They're public domain books over there. And by the way, coming up, for those of you who asked, yes, The Little Prince is in the public domain, and I'll be doing that after Peter Pan. So once we're done with Peter Pan, we'll move right into The Little Prince. And if you have not ever heard The Little Prince before, you're going to love it. All right, so we will move on into the wonderful world of Peter Pan. And there we go. There's Peter. Here we go. Great were the rejoicings when Peter reached the home under the ground almost as soon as Wendy, who had been carried hither and thither by the kite. Every boy had adventures to tell, but perhaps the biggest adventure of all was that they were several hours late for bed. This so inflated them that they did various dodgy things to get staying up still much longer, such as demanding bandages. But Wendy, though glorying in having them all home again safe and sound, was scandalized by the lateness of the hour, and cried, to bed, in a voice that had to be obeyed. Next day, however, she was awfully tender and gave out bandages to everyone. And they played till bedtime at limping about and carrying their arms in slings. Chapter 10. The Happy Home. One important result of the brush on the lagoon was that it made the Redskins their friends. Peter had saved Tiger Lily from a dreadful fate, and now there was nothing she and her braves would not do for him. All night they sat above, keeping watch over the home under the ground, and awaiting the big attack by the pirates, which obviously could not be much longer delayed. Even by day they hung about, smoking the pipe of peace, and looking almost as if they wanted tidbits to eat. They called Peter the Great White Father, prostrating themselves before him, and he liked this tremendously, so that it was not really good for him. "The Great White Father," he would say to them in a loud, lordly manner, as they grovelled at his feet, "is glad to see the Pickaninny warriors protecting his wigwam from the pirates." "Me Tiger Lily," the lovely creature would reply. "Peter Pan save me. Me his very nice friend. Me no let pirates hurt him." She was far too pretty to cringe in this way, but Peter thought it his due, and he would answer condescendingly, "It is good. Peter Pan has spoken." Always when he said, "Peter Pan has spoken," it meant they must now shut up, and they accepted it humbly in that spirit. But they were by no means so respectful to the other boys, whom they looked upon as just ordinary braves. They said, "How do?" to them, and things like that, and what annoyed the boys was that Peter seemed to think this was all right. Secretly, Wendy sympathized with them a little, but she was far too loyal a housewife to listen to any complaints against Father. "Father knows best," she always said. Whatever her private opinions must be, her private opinion was that the Redskins should not call her a squaw. We have now reached the evening that was to be known among them as the Night of Nights, because of its adventures and their upshot. The day, as if quietly gathering its forces, had been almost uneventful, and now the Redskins, in their blankets, were at their posts above, while below the children were having their evening meal, all except Peter, who had gone out to get the time. The way you got the time on the island was to find the crocodile, and then stay near him until the clock struck. The meal happened to be a make-believe tea, and they sat around the board, guzzling in their greed, and really, what with their chatter and their recriminations, the noise, as Wendy said, was positively deafening. To be sure, she didn't mind the noise, but she simply would not have them grabbing things and then excusing themselves by saying that Toodles had pushed their elbow. There was a fixed rule that they must never hit back at meals, but should refer to the matter of dispute to Wendy by raising the right arm politely and saying, "I complain of so-and-so." But what usually happened was that they forgot to do this, or they did it too much. "Silence!" cried Wendy, when for the 20th time she had told them that they were not all to speak at once. "Is your mug empty, Slightly darling?" "Not quite, Mummy," Slightly said, after looking into an imaginary mug. "He hasn't even begun to drink his milk," Nibs interposed. This was telling, and Slightly seized his chance. "I complain of Nibs," he cried promptly. John, however, held up his hand first. "Well, John, may I sit in Peter's chair, as he's not here?" "Sit in Father's chair, John?" Wendy was scandalized. "Certainly not." "Well, he's not really our father," John answered. He He didn't even know how a father does until I showed him. This was grumbling. We complain of John, cried the twins. Toodles held his hand up. He was so much the humblest of them, indeed, he was the only humble one, that Wendy was especially gentle with him. I don't suppose, Toodles said diffidently, that I could be father. No, Toodles. And once Toodles began, which was not very often, he had a silly way of going on. As I can't be father, he said heavily, I don't suppose, Michael, you would let me be baby. No, I won't, Michael rapped out. He was already in his basket. As I can't be baby, Toodles said, getting heavier and heavier and heavier, do you think I could be a twin? No, indeed, replied the twins. It is awfully difficult to be a twin. As I can't be anything important, said Toodles, would any of you like to see me do a trick? No, they all replied. Then at last he stopped. I hadn't really any hope, he said. The hateful telling broke out again. Slightly is coughing on the table. The twins began with cheesecakes. Curly's taking both butter and honey. I complain of the twins. I complain of Curly. I complain of Nibs. Oh dear, cried Wendy. I'm sure sometimes thinks that spinsters are to be envied. She told them to clear away and sat down to her work basket, a heavy load of stockings and every knee with a hole in it, as usual. Wendy, remonstrated Michael, I'm too big for a cradle. I must have somebody in a cradle, she said almost tartly, and you are the littlest. A cradle is such a nice, homely thing to have about a house. And while she sewed, they played around her, such a group of happy faces and dancing limbs lit up by that romantic fire. It had become a very familiar scene. This in the home under the ground, but we're looking on it for the last time. There was a step above, and Wendy, you may be sure, was the first to recognize it. Children, I hear your father's step. He likes to meet him at the door. Above, the redskins crouched before Peter. Watch well, braves. I have spoken. And then, as so often before, the gay children dragged him from his tree, as so often before, but never again. He had brought nuts for the boys as well as the correct time for Wendy. Peter, you just spoil them, you know, Wendy simpered. Ah, old lady, said Peter, hanging up his gun. It was me that told him mothers are called old ladies, Michael whispered to Curly. I complained of Michael, Curly said instantly. The first twin came to Peter. Father, we want to dance. Dance away, my little man, said Peter, who was in a very good humor. But we want you to dance. Peter was really the best dancer among them, so he pretended to be scandalized. Me? Oh, my old bones would rattle. And Mummy, too. What? Cried Wendy. The mother of such an armful. Dance? But on a Saturday night, slightly insinuated. It was not really Saturday night, at least it may have been, for they had lost count of the days, but always, if they wanted to do anything special, they said this was Saturday night, and then they did it. Of course it's Saturday night, Wendy said, relenting. People of our figure, Wendy, but it is only among our own progeny. True. So they were told they could dance, but they must put on their nighties first. Ah, old lady, Peter said aside to Wendy, warming himself by the fire and looking down at her as she sat turning a heel, there is nothing more pleasant than an evening for you and me when the day's toll is over than to rest by the fire with the little ones near." "It is sweet, Peter, isn't it?" Wendy said, frightfully gratified. "Peter, I think Curly has your nose." "Oh, Michael takes after you." She went to him and put her hand on his shoulder. "Dear Peter," she said, with such a large family, of course I have now passed my best, but you don't want to change me, do you?" "No, Wendy." Certainly he did not want to change, but he looked at her uncomfortably, blinking, like one not sure whether he was awake or asleep. "Peter, what is it?" I was just thinking," he said, a little scared. "It's only make-believe, isn't it? That I'm their father?" "Oh, yes," Wendy said primly. "You see," he continued apologetically, "it would make me seem so old to be their real father. But they are ours, Peter, yours and mine." "But not really, Wendy," he said anxiously. "Not if you don't wish it," she replied, and she distinctly heard his sigh of relief. "Peter," she asked, trying to speak firmly, "what are your exact feelings to me?" "Those of a devoted son, Wendy." "I thought so," she said, and went and sat by herself at the extreme end of the room. "You are so queer," he said, frankly puzzled, "and Tiger Lily is just the same. There is something she wants me to be, but she says it is not my mother." "Oh, no, indeed, it is not," Wendy replied with frightful emphasis. "Now we know why she was prejudiced against the Redskins." "Then what is it?" "It isn't for a lady to tell." "Oh, very well," Peter said, a little nettled. "Perhaps Tinker Bell will tell me." "Oh, yes, Tinker Bell will tell you," Wendy retorted scornfully. "She is an abandoned little creature." Here Tink, who was in her bedroom, eavesdropping, squeaked out something impudent. "She says she glories in being abandoned," Peter interpreted. He had a sudden idea. "Perhaps Twink wants to be my mother." "You silly ass!" cried Tinker Bell in a passion. She had said it so often that Wendy needed no translation. "I almost agree with her," Wendy snapped. Fancy Wendy snapping! But she had been much tired, and she knew little what was about to happen before the night was out. If she had known, she would not have snapped. None of them knew. Perhaps it was best not to know. Their ignorance gave them one more glad hour. And as it was to be their last hour on the island, let us rejoice that there were 60 glad minutes in it. They sang and danced in their nightgowns, such a deliciously creepy song it was, in which they pretended to be frightened at their own shadows, little witting that so soon shadows would close in upon them, for whom they would shrink in real fear. So uproariously gay was the dance, and how they buffeted each other on the bed and out of it. It was a pillow fight rather than a dance, and when it was finished, the pillows insisted on one bout more, like partners who know that they may never meet again. The stories they told before it was time for Wendy's good night story. Even Slightly tried to tell a story that night, but the beginning was so fearfully dull that it appalled not only the others, but even himself, and he said gloomily, "Yes, it's a dull beginning. I say let's just pretend that it's the end." And then at last they all got into bed for Wendy's story, the story they loved best, the story Peter hated. Usually when she begins to tell the story, he left the room or put his hands over his ears. And possibly, if he had done either of those things this time, they might all still be on the island. But tonight, he remained on his stool, and we shall see what happened. Next time. Chapter 11, Wendy's story. That'll be coming up in our next stream. You are exactly right, Chaotic Robot. This story is funky. It's odd, to say the least. It is the original writing of what it was called Peter and Wendy, became known as Peter Pan. But as we saw with The Wizard of Oz, the original book ain't the movie. And this original book ain't the movie. Not by a long shot. Very weird. And, you know, as I'm reading this, I'm thinking, imagine with today's society and everybody being woke and the things you can't say and you can't talk about, that whole thing with Peter being the great white father and the Redskins and Tiger Lily talking in that weird accent. That's the way it was written, by the way. Yeah, that would go over like a fart in church these days. It is funky indeed. When movie adaptations are made, they change the story way up. I mean, you kind of have to, because no book exactly would translate to film. So you really have to. But these older books that were turned into Disney films, things like that, man, they are very, very different. Frozen, yes, Misha, you're right. Very different from the Ice Queen's original tale. You are exactly right. Wow. All right, guys. Wow, we did an hour and a quarter here. Thank you for hanging with me. Still got a few of you along for the ride. And I will see you again next time. We're signing out for now. Thanks for staying with us. If you're on Facebook, please give us a like and a share and a follow. YouTube, subscribe, please, and like. Just click the little thumbs up button. And, of course, twitch.tv. By all means, give us a subscribe over there if you're not already subscribed. I really appreciate your hanging out tonight. We had a lot of fun. We got so much done, including a little bit of gambling in which I lost a fortune. That's all right. All in good fun. Chaotic, thank you so much. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you again next time, which will be Wednesday night. Our new nights, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We'll see you then. Until then, I'm Jay Sheldon, and I'm not wearing pants. Good night, folks.